Here's why you play Chang'e, the Moon Palace Immortal in the mid lane. First off, she has excellent poke potential thanks to her long-range magic attacks, making it hard for enemies to approach. She can clear waves fast and apply constant pressure in lane, which helps her secure early map control. Chang'e also has great team vibe impact, especially when her enhanced ultimate is used at the right moment. On top of that, she's one of the few mages who can deal huge AoE damage while staying at a safe distance. However, Chang'e is weak against burst damage, and highly reliant on her shield for mobility and survival, which makes her vulnerable and caught off guard. Chang'e's passive, Troublemaker, allows her to place a mark on enemies each time she deals damage, which reduces their movement speed slightly. This slow stacks up to 20 times, making her great at kiting and keeping enemies at bay while constantly applying pressure from a distance. Chang'e's first skill, Star Moon Shockwave, fires an energy sphere in a direction, damaging and slowing all enemies it hits. If she has her Crescent Moon active, it sends additional spheres alongside hers, each dealing bonus damage and stacking slow effects. This skill is her main poking tool and is great for zoning enemies. Chang'e's second skill, Crescent Moon, summons the Crescent Moon, granting her a permanent shield and bonus movement speed until the shield is destroyed. This skill also boosts her mobility briefly every time she uses a skill. While active, it enhances her basic attacks and reduces the cooldown of this skill each time she deals magic damage. It's her main source of protection and burst enhancement. Chang'e's ultimate, Meteor Shower, launches a continuous barrage of meteors in a target direction for several seconds. Each meteor deals damage to the first enemy it hits. When the Crescent Moon is active, it also fires meteors alongside her. The ultimate deals high burst damage and is great for zoning enemies, securing objectives, or finishing off fleeing enemies. A typical sequence for Chang'e is to activate her second skill to gain the shield and bonus speed, then use her first skill to poke enemies. If the enemy's groups are slowed, immediately follow up with the ultimate while repositioning to stay safe and maximize meteor hits. Her combo is very powerful when her shield is active and the enemy team lacks strong CC. Moving on to builds, I actually built Arcane Boots, Sky Piercer, Holy Crystal, Feather of Heaven, Divine Glaive, and finally Blood Wings. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best battle spells for Chang'e in my opinion are Flicker Up, Purifier, Flame Shot. Flicker for escaping, Purify against crowd control heavy teams, and Flame Shot for finishing off enemies or zoning. Chang'e performs well against low mobility mages like Eudora and Odette who struggle to avoid her long range poke. She can outrange and pressure them constantly, preventing them from safely casting their skills. However, Chang'e struggles against fast assassins like Harley and Hanzo, who can either dodge her skills or burst her down before she can react. Heroes with suppression or hard CC also counter her ultimate pretty well. She thrives when paired with tanks like Tigreal and Gatot-Kacha, who can group up enemies and protect her while she unleashes a full combo. You should start by upgrading second skill level 1 for the shield and speed boost. After that, prioritize the first skill for consistent poke and wave clear. Most importantly, upgrade the ultimate whenever available. Chang'e is most effective when she is constantly moving and casting skills from a safe distance. Always activate her second skill before entering fights to gain the shield and mobility. Try to poke enemies with her first skill before committing to her ultimate, as this ensures the enemies are already slowed and easier to hit. During her ultimate, move carefully to dodge enemy skill shots while making sure your meteors are connected. Positioning is key. Don't waste your ultimate unless enemies are grouped up or already slowed. Lastly, her ultimate is also great for stealing buffs, Lord, or Turtle from a distance. So be aware of the enemy's objectives and use it to pressure or assist from afar.